Alright, hold on just a second. I don't know what the hell is going on with my computer, but man, I don't know what the hell is going on with my computer, but lately, ooh, in progress. Let me drop this. In progress. Oh my god. Hold on. Log out. Log in. I don't know what the hell is going on all of a sudden.
Starfleet Command has commissioned another historical tactical simulation, and they'd like you to evaluate it as soon as possible. Jaula and her agents were a force to be reckoned with during the war, and were a direct influence on a number of critical events that took place then. This simulation will put you in the midst of one such event. I look forward to seeing your results.
All right. Well, here we go again. Helm, input the coordinates. Rendezvous with our allies.
This is the USS Cicada. Switch to frequency 228.7 to adjust for ion storm interference.
This is the Shinano. Advise keeping shields up. Cloaked Klingon vessels are still testing our defenses.
All right.
Let's do this quickly. Don't want our shields down for long. Thanks. Our supplies were low after retaking Pryor's world. One more assault and we would have been at critical levels in several key resources. I expect the Cicada is waiting for supplies too. I hope you have what they need.
We have a bunch of hardware for them. We're heading to them now.
Lowering shields now. We are ready to receive supplies. Engineering has confirmed that all expected hardware has been delivered. Thank you. We shall begin repairs at once. Our computer systems have received significant damage from Klingon assaults. I believe the Baran is waiting for you to report in, so I will keep you no longer.
Understood. I know, but that's the second time that's happened when playing this game.
Commander Ellen Landry of the USS Baran. Welcome to Pryor's World.
Commander, where's Captain Lorca?
The captain has requested that you transport over to the Baran to speak in person. Truth be told, we're not certain our hailing frequencies are completely secure. It's a long story. Let's just say the Klingons had a few tricks up their sleeve during battle.
Understood. Somek out.
Nice to finally meet you face to face. I'm Captain Gabriel Lorca. Welcome to the Baran. This is my first officer, Commander Ellen Landry.
Sorry to hear about Captain Schaefer. He was one of our best.
Agreed. A damn fine captain. Though from what we've heard about what happened at Corvan, his ship's in good hands. Ah, and my somewhat tardy Chief of Security, Amna Patel.
Apologies, Captain. Welcome aboard. We appreciate the assistance.
Engineering's this way, if you'll follow me.
What took you so long?
You try booking a reception hall during prime wedding season. I'm lucky to be alive.
My warrior. Braver than 100 Klingons.
Kapla!
We better catch up.
Before the captain throws us in the brig with the Klingons.
We've been mopping up here after our scrap with the Klingons.
The Klingons did not surrender Pryor's World lightly.
Cleaning up the planet-based missile launchers was satisfying. The Baran is currently holding some Klingon prisoners of war.
I'm beginning.
We planned to
Oh.
deliver to a secure location before we ran into a snag. Lieutenant Kerwin, I have someone I'd like you to meet.
Welcome aboard. Thanks for lending us a hand. Mind taking a look at something here? I'm analyzing some issues with the Baran's critical systems, and a fresh perspective might shed some light.
What's happening, Lieutenant?
Somehow the Klingons infected our computer systems with a particularly nasty virus during the battle. Another House Mokai trick by the looks of it. It's in several key systems: sensors, shields, weapons. Right now, we can't rely on any of those remaining at operational status. If they come back for a rematch, we could wind up blind and defenseless.
I'll take a look at the shields.
Wonderful. This damn virus is tricky. Every time I think I've purged it from the defense systems, it comes back when we try to bring up the shields. As the captain's fond of saying, that dog won't hunt. We won't last long in a fight without shields.
Let's see what we're dealing with. All right. Yeah, it's like we're having issues here. The shields.
Shield modulations look good. Let's see how they handle the virus.
Issues with shields, and I'm having issues with my computer, it seems. That's not great.
Unbelievable. The virus just ate through your fix. Let's try again.
Modulate. Remodulate shields. The computer did restart, but that doesn't mean anything. All right, and by
We just lost port deflectors.
Bridge to Captain. Klingon vessels decloaking.
Lorca to bridge. I'm on my way.
Captain, internal sensors show multiple Klingon transporter signals in your vicinity.
All hands, repel boarders.
well,
Lorca to bridge. We need those shields back. Do what you can to keep our port side away from the Klingons. Kerwin, I want you to head up there and give them a hand with the shields.
are we staying in engineering?
No, I think it's time we went on the offensive. Landry, Patel, lead the way.
Understood.
Chief, get us to the armory. On it.
All right. Well, here we go again. Over to the armory. This is where the
Get to sickbay. We have wounded on deck 17.
this is where the computer shit.
On our way, Captain.
Take one of these phaser rifles. We just finished modifications on them from data we gathered during the Prior's World fighting. The Klingons are in for a little surprise.
Nice work, Ensign.
Lorca to
Oh,
bridge. Acknowledge. We're en route. Tepev, Landry, Patel, take the lead. Everyone else, you're with me. Let's move.
Order 6, Captain. All right, so I'm just going to keep the. I'm just going to keep what I have. All right, and okay, I was a little bit worried when the screen went to black there. Because that's what happened when the computer... What happened when the computer decided it wanted to restart itself. Screen went to black, stuttering, and then it restarted.
Ellen, can you hear me? Ellen!
Cover me. Patel, give me a hand with this.
There's no time. Captain, you need to go.
That's not how we operate, Commander. We don't leave people behind.
Fortunately, the captain had other ideas.
Nice shot back there. Glad you had our backs.
We need to move. Can you stand?
No, I'll manage. It's not as bad as it looks.
Bridge to Captain. Shuttle bay access is locked, and the hangar doors are starting to open.
It's that damned Klingon virus again.
Bridge, this is the captain. Prepare the tractor beam, in case we fail.
And all right, so
Damn, it's even in the door systems. I'll handle this. Bam! Got it!
We're preparing to depart Iran. Prepare for our
well,
Not today. Not on my ship.
change of plans. Kill their captain. Then
You'll have to get through me first.
Lorca to bridge. Prisoners are secure. Give me a status report.
Sir, the Klingon vessel just went under cloak.
They'll be back. Count on it.
We need to get the Klingon prisoners secured. Unfortunately, our holding facilities here are compromised. Under the circumstances, I think we'll need to transfer the prisoners to your ship.
the medic is ready to assist you, Captain.
I think you'll agree we can't risk dropping our shields to use the transporters. You'll have to take a shuttle. It's a little old-fashioned, but if the Klingons are here to rescue their people, they won't risk firing on you. Your ship, on the other hand, will be a target. Be ready for anything.
Agreed. We'll be ready, Captain.
All right, these Klingons wanted a ride in a shuttle. Load them up.
All right, so we can come over here.
My team will handle the prison transfer to your vessel. I'll have our security chief contact yours to sort out the details.
Very well, Commander.
Excellent. Are you ready to finish boarding procedures and head out?
Yes, thank you.
Good, you made it. Afraid I have some bad news. We're picking up some photon decay heading our way. My people believe it's coming from cloaked Klingon vessels, and I'm inclined to agree. Get ready for a fight.
Understood, Captain. All hands, battle stations.
All ships, decloak.
Moran to Cicada. Move to support the Shinano.
All right, probably need.
Acknowledge, Baran. Maneuvering to support position. You fight well.
Well,
Wolves trying to break my herd above. All ships circle the wagons. Watch out for each other, and we'll get through this.
Good stuff.
well, let's make sure my ships are my hangar pets are actually attacking the same ship.
Nice work, Captain. Looks like the Klingons aren't finished with us at Pryor's World. Glad you were in the neighborhood. Things could have gone pear-shaped if you weren't.
I'll pass that along to Starfleet Command.
I'm sure that'll look good in your after-action report. Might put a little dent in my sterling reputation, but I'll catch it. That said, we're not out of the woods just yet. I'll let my first officer fill you in on the details.
Understood.
This is Landry. As you've seen, the Baran is needed here at Pryor's World. And her brig is no longer secure. I'm afraid your ship is going to have to facilitate this prison transfer.
Understood. What's the destination?
The destination is classified, I'm afraid. I have the coordinates in a secure device, which, with your permission, I'll bring aboard with my team.
This is somewhat irregular, Commander.
I don't disagree, Captain, but we're at war. Things have a tendency to get irregular in situations like this. Some of our prisoners are high-ranking members of the House Mokai. The secrets they know are important to the Klingons, even more so to Starfleet. We need to get them into a high-security facility as soon as we can.
Understood.
I'd like to send Commander Landry and a team of you to assist on this. Call it a joint effort. But it's still your ship and your command. Agreed?
Agreed. We'll make it happen, Captain.
Oh, and one last thing. Landry's on loan. She's a damn fine officer and one of a kind. I do expect her back intact as soon as you're done, Captain. The shuttle, on the other hand, you can keep. We got plenty of those.
Of course. We'll see you soon. Medoc out.
My team is on board, Captain. With your permission, I'll take the helm for this trip. I know the way, after all.
Understood. Take us out. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on with my computer. Luckily, it hasn't stuttered. I don't know what's going on. This is like the second time I played this game, and it kind of spot and just kind of stuttered and had to be restarted. And it's not a great sign. Not a great sign, particularly in this day and age where the RAM and what have you, or something's going pretty high price.
We've arrived at the coordinates, Captain. We're being hailed.
On screen.
Your presence in this system is unexpected. Transmit secure clearance codes now.
Warren Vosker, we're here to...
Awaiting transfer of codes. I should remind you that all of our defense systems are active, Captain. Vosker out.
Did he just hang up on us?
That he did, Captain. Shall I transmit the security clearance codes?
It's that or navigating the defense cordon. Suppose. Send the codes.
Transmitting initial sequence now. Lieutenant Kerwin, begin beta security code transmission on my mark. Mark.
I see they like their security protocols here, Commander.
Very much so, Captain. Possibly more than they enjoy oxygen and comfortable socks. Transmission complete. The station is hailing us now. Shall I put them through?
Please do, Commander.
You're cleared for approach. Proceed to the following coordinates and prepare for prisoner transfer via shuttlecraft. Vosker out.
Alright, Helm, proceed to the coordinates.
A word, if you please.
What's on your mind, Commander?
It's about Warden Vosker. I've served with him before, and there are some things about his character you should be aware of.
Which are?
Serving here allows Vosker to use methods and practices that would not fly on Starship. Some of his morals are fluid, perhaps dangerously so. Look, I'm not sure what Starfleet Command knows about him, but he still has command of the facility. Permission to speak freely?
Granted.
There are those in Starfleet who are more focused on results than the cost of achieving those results. Vosker is such a man. The Admiralty didn't order these prisoners here by chance. They want Vosker to get results by any means necessary. That doesn't work for me, or Captain Lorca. The ends do not justify the means. I intend to make sure the price we pay here isn't too great. I don't want to look back on this day with regret, or worse.
Very well. Thanks for the heads up, Commander.
My team has the prisoners prepped for transfer. Are you ready to head to the facility?
Ready.
Welcome to Facility 2047. I'm Hadrian Vosker. Computer, update the log to finalize the transfer of prisoners to this facility. Authorization Vosker Sigma 9. We'll take it from here. A reminder, all data relating to this facility is classified. Now, if there's nothing else, I have a prison to run. Feel free to show yourselves out.
One moment, Warden. Commander Landry would like a word.
Thank you. Hadrian, it's been a long time.
Not long enough. Was there anything of substance you wish to discuss, or are we done here?
Warden, we want to ensure our prisoners are treated properly.
As in, according to Starfleet regulations, Hadrian, not your own personal code of conduct. Listen, we don't have to like each other. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's an impossibility.
Hold on just a second.
What we need to do is work together in upholding the ideals and laws of the Federation.
Right, sorry about that. Had a phone call I had to answer.
Are you finished? Look, the Federation is the promise of a better future. I buy into that. Beautiful dream. People love to talk about it. What nobody wants to talk about are the hard choices it takes to make that dream come true. Every day, Klingons remind us, though. And we pay the price in blood, sweat, tears. So unless you're ready to learn some hard truths, I suggest you return to your ship and move along.
I think we need to see some of these hard truths. Commander?
Yeah, why don't you show us everything you do here, Warden? Enlighten us. Show us how you're keeping the Federation safe from all enemies, foreign and domestic. Hey, we'll even take notes.
We're ready when you are, Warden.
Wonderful. The prisoners are being processed. I'm sure they're being treated well. Better than the Klingons treated the innocent civilians of Pryor's world, for example. If you'll follow me.
Lead the way.
Johnson, give me a status report.
Wrapping it up now, sir. Medical scans and contraband search all came back in the green. Warden, there's increased comms from the Starfleet vessel stationed at Pryor's World. It sounds like there's another fight with the Klingons there.
What's the situation? Are they requesting support?
I'm not sure. Sorry, the signal's garbled. Some sort of interference is breaking it up, and I'm just getting fragments. So far, it sounds like the trouble is on the planet's surface.
Thoughts, Commander?
We have our orders, and no distress signal is being sent. That being said, I feel a hell of a lot better if I were back on the Baran, Captain. I've got the feeling the Klingons are about to make another big push at Pryor's World.
Understood. We'll get back to the Baran as soon as we're done here.
Fine. In the meantime, we have a job to do here. Johnson, put the priority 2 prisoners into GenPop. I'll make sure our priority 1 guest gets into MaxSec where he belongs. Captain, Commander, let's get this over with.
We're right behind you, Vosker.
Got a nice cell waiting for you, Mokai. Move!
I'm not sure leaving the prisoners here with him is wise, Commander.
What
All
are
right.
you hens clucking about back
I think
Wondering what you have in mind for our prisoners, Hadrian.
Nothing the Admiralty hasn't authorized before.
Johnson here. Operation reports a malfunction in primary systems and recommends a reboot.
Johnson, contact engineering. Keep an eye on things until I'm finished. Oscar to engineering. The bridge to isolation is acting up. Fix it. Now. Fine. Now deal with these malfunctions.
all right. So we get.
Understood, sir. Wait. What the? Sir, the primary deflector grid just went offline.
Look out! Klingons!
Johnson, initiate
Oh.
full lockdown. Get those shields back up. Now.
I think next time.
Come in, Johnson. Damn, he's lost comms.
I think next time I play on the computer, I probably need to do a make sure the fan's actually going. I'm not sure, I need to make sure the plugs are plugged in before I use it. All right.
All right, let's get this over with. Nice. Same to you, Hannibal. Come on, stupid piece of work, damn it.
Problem, Hadrian?
I can't get the bridge to extend. We need to think of an alternative.
That didn't sound good. We need to get out of here right now. Let me help you. Hurry!
We don't have time for this. Let him fall. It's just a Klingon.
We are Starfleet. Since you've obviously forgotten, that is not how we operate.
Whatever. Let's get moving. I don't have time for this. If we can't put the prisoner in one of these cells, we'll have to take him back to processing. It's not ideal, but it'll do till we get things under control.
Understood. Oh, and of course, I see enemy marks. All right, and there we go.
Let's stow this guy quickly.
Relax. His new home's right over here, and he's gonna be here a very long
I believe you have something that belongs to me. Akar will be leaving with me.
He's not going anywhere, lady. I'm gonna.
Ha! You were saying, if only you had shields to block our transporters. Our paths cross once again. If only I had the time to end you. Like I ended your captain.
You two know each other?
Try to die when Tetris draws the truth.
Wonderful.
Cover me while I get the shields back online.
All right, and get rid of the, let me get that.
I can't get this done if they keep shooting me.
All right, we need to back up. We need to back up right here.
Do your job, idiot.
Well, more of them coming in this way. Ah, crap. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant to do. All right, almost.
Get over here and cover me.
And let me get that going. There.
I'd hold off on any celebrations. Long-range sensors are picking up a Klingon battle group approaching at high warp. Without the turrets, they'll eventually knock our shields down and finish us off for good. It's only a matter of time.
Landry, thoughts?
Lieutenant Kerwin can get those turrets back online. We just need to buy him enough time to get the job done.
Then we'll return to the Medoc and buy him that time.
This isn't time for heroics. One ship against a Klingon fleet? That's suicide, you know it. Face it, we're done here. Let's get essential personnel to your ship and get the hell out of here while we're able.
I'm not letting this facility or its prisoners fall.
Captain, the turret grid just came back online. Wait. Oh, no. That's bad. The turrets are scanning for Starfleet vessels. They've been set to see them as targets. It's that damned virus.
Lieutenant, I need you to get those turrets back on our side.
It's just like what happened to Priorsburg. They turned our own defense grid against us, and then mopped up what was left after the chaos.
We'll just have to stick close by the station, stay out of their crosshairs.
How did a Klingon virus get into our system? Klingons didn't even know about this place until...
Till we brought the prisoners aboard.
Of course. Those clever bastards. It's a genetic sequencing virus. We did a full medical scan of the Klingon prisoners when we brought them aboard the Buran. And another one when they were brought aboard this facility. But
We never did a medical scan aboard my ship.
fortunately, or your ship would be dealing with the virus too. Somehow they've managed to embed it within the DNA of one or more of the prisoners. If we can identify the difference between the artificial and natural bases, we should be able to isolate the viral code and purge it from the system.
Good work, Lieutenant. How much time do you need?
Maybe 5 minutes?
All right, make it happen. Everyone else, back to the shuttle. All right, and
I can't believe he got away. After all that we went through here. Anything he does from here on out is on me.
don't blame yourself.
You shouldn't beat yourself up for doing the right thing here. Besides, if we get him and Jaula, we can just pretend it was all part of the plan, right?
That'll make for some interesting reading at Starfleet Command.
All right. You win. But we still have a lot of work to do before, we single-handedly end the war and get promoted to fleet admiral. So let's get up to your ship and go after them.
Right, let's go.
Jaula to top
Captain, one of the Klingon vessels is hailing us.
Let's see what they want on screen.
Starfleet vessel. You are outnumbered and unable to flee. If you wish your crew to survive, stand down and prepare to be boarded. Refuse, and we will give you all an honorable death.
Quest denied.
A warrior's death. Happens any other way. Perhaps we will be face to face in glorious combat when I forge your vessel to take it as my prize.
That'll be the day. Red alert. All right. Oh, more targets over here. All right, and oh, not entirely sure. Not entirely sure why I'm not able to fire. Okay, I was gonna say I'm not entirely sure why I'm not able to fire my my ship's weapons there. All right.
Good news, Captain. Latest sensor reports show all Klingon vessels are either destroyed or retreating. I think we did it.
Patch me through to Lieutenant Kerwin.
Kerwin here. Captain, all systems are clear over here. Not reading any Klingon ships on sensors either. Did we do it?
We did it, Lieutenant, but we couldn't have done it without you.
Captain, if it's all the same to you, I recommend we retrieve Lieutenant Kerwin and return to the Baran immediately. We haven't seen the last of Ja'ula and her forces, and there is a nasty digital virus still running wild in Baran systems. Seeing as we have the solution to that little problem, I think it's high time we delivered it to Captain Lorca.
Helm, and of course, once Kerwin is aboard.
Interesting simulation, isn't it? I went through it myself. Some of it was rough to witness, considering the final fates of Captain Lorca and the crew of the Baran. Seeing them in action, fighting at their side, makes their sacrifices hit that much harder. I'm told the tactical research team is working on another simulation relating to the events that took place at Pryor's World. We might be in need of your services again soon. In the meantime, I suggest review of today's simulation. As Starfleet Command is fond of reminding me, you might be facing the real Ja'ula and her forces soon. The Prior's World simulation has provided some very interesting data. Starfleet Command wants to expand on what we've learned, and the latest simulation should help with that. Your participation in this simulation is important. Though the subject matter may be sensitive, we're asking you to step into the aftermath of the battle at Prior's World. You'll be dealing with the actions of Ja'ula and her forces there under extreme conditions. Good luck.
And a little bit closer here. All right. All right. I think I'm gonna do this. Think I'm gonna do this mission and then probably call it a stream. So yeah. Yeah, not entirely sure. Not entirely sure what was up with the stuttering. What was up with the stuttering and then the reset. A little bit worried there.
Baran's in trouble. Those Klingons won't stop until she's gone. We need to get in there before it's too late.
Okay, red alert. All hands to battle stations.
Mayday, Mayday, this is the USS Baran. We're taking heavy fire and need immediate assistance.
Baran, this is Medoc. We're en route.
I've come to save your comrades, honorable, if not foolish. Come and save them, if you have the courage to stand in battle against true Klingon warriors.
That's a car. Looks like he didn't run far after Ja'ula beamed him out of prison. What? No good deed goes unpunished? You know, if I'd listened to the warden instead of saving a car, this wouldn't be happening.
You did the best you could back there, Elf. Commander. A car's responsible for his actions, not you. Let's focus on doing what we can to help the Baran.
Agreed. Helm, let's give them something else to shoot at. All right.
Looks like we picked up some more Klingon attention.
Well, and
Incoming hails from the Baran. What? The warp core! Someone's triggered the self-destruct. Oh my god! Baran! She's gone.
all right. Yeah, there. There we go. Looks like at least one escape pod launched. Alright, and bring that aboard.
Sick bay's reporting in. Captain Lorca needs extensive medical facilities. More than you have on board your ship. We need to get him to a starbase or to Starfleet Medical.
Easier said than done, Commander.
I understand, Captain. The ion storm is getting worse and Pryor's world can't be left undefended. But if you can spare just one of your shuttles, please? He's going to die if we don't do something, and I can't let that happen.
Have Captain Lorca secured for transit. Shuttle bay, prep for launch.
We'll reach the edge of the storm soon.
Don't spare the horses, Commander. I've had a lot of days better than this one.
Enemy vessel on sensors. They're targeting us.
Take evasive action.
They're firing to disable.
They want us alive.
Shields are gone. Impulse is failing.
Get us on the ground, Commander.
Crash position. Ready for impact.
Any landing you can walk away from, huh? Tricorder isn't showing any serious injuries. You'll live. Atmos breathable, but this is a Class P environment. The cold doesn't kill us. The Klingons will. No way they're gonna let us go now. We need shelter, and fast.
Damn. This place reminds me of some of the places my family dragged me to for a vacation back home. You really haven't lived until you go camping on Andoria. This place looked like Waikiki Beach.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Ensign. But those of us who didn't grow up on an ice moon aren't as amused. Emergency survival protocol. Break out the gear and supplies and find shelter. I don't want this weather finishing with the Klingons started.
I'll check the emergency compartment on the side of the shuttle.
I'm reading some cave systems up on that mountainside. It might be a good place to set up camp. Maybe even a distress beacon. I can use the shuttle's emergency transporter to send Captain Lorca and another person there. Get them out of this wind and cold. It's only good for one transport, though.
Let's do that. Head for shelter.
Hey, while I'm thinking about it, we lost some pieces of the shuttle while we were coming down. Some of that might be useful here. We should keep an eye out for anything we can easily salvage.
Understood. Better go with Lorca. We'll catch up with you.
We made it. Takes guts to beam into a cave with an emergency transporter mostly held together with wishful thinking. Now, we just need to get there ourselves. Old-fashioned way, on Shank's mare, through a frozen wasteland. You take me to all the best places, Ellen.
Let's get out of here before the Klingon show up. Or worse still, fire from orbit.
Should we worry about leaving tracks that the Klingons can follow?
See those ice formations? Temperatures get high enough to thaw, then refreeze.
So, the snow will probably melt enough to lose our tracks in the next few hours.
Right, and if it stays cold and humid, we'll get more snow anyway.
Good news. Now we just have to worry about finding our way out of here.
All right. All right. Oh.
See those mounds of snow? Some of them are just going to be light powder. Some of those were built. Watch your step. There might be life forms in those. They might not like unwanted guests.
Got it.
Kerwin to team. My tricorder says there's a piece of the shuttle manifold near your position. Grab it if you can, okay? We could really use it.
We'll get the component. Whoop. Oh, more of them. More of them. All right.
We got your widget, Kerwin. Never mind the beasties.
Sorry about that. I wonder if they were staying close to it for warmth.
Good work. Keep it coming. We're gonna need a lot more tricks to survive.
And I think we need to go down. I think we need to go down this way. Yes, there's another tango over here.
Fumaroles. I was wondering if we'd see any. Here they are. Look, geothermal activity pushes heated water up and forms those bubbling mud pools. Wouldn't recommend taking a dip though. That stuff is scalding.
Got it.
Kerwin here. I'm picking up another piece of debris near you. Looks like some live circuitry survived thanks to a Duralloy shell. Can you grab it for me? Thanks.
It's not in an obvious spot. Probably somewhere among the geysers. Whoop. All right. Oh, another worm. All right. My crew decided to stand right in the middle of one of the geysers.
Hey, you see that? Over by the rocks?
Yeah, I think it's another piece of the shuttle.
All right.
What are these marks in the ice? Tracks of some kind?
It's big, whatever it is. Let's not wait to find out more.
And
Never thought I'd be happy to see a cave, but here we are. I can almost feel my toes again. This was a good choice. Defensible position, adequate shelter, picking up some water inside as well. Might be able to cobble up some fortifications by carving out some rock.
it's a start. Where's Lorca?
Looks like they're a little deeper in the cave. If I know Kerwin, he's probably hard at work cobbling a warp core together out of rocks, a hypo spray casing, and a belt buckle.
Thanks, Chief. Let's find out, shall we?
Captain Lorca's life signs are stable for now. His medical unit is functioning normally, and he didn't suffer any further wounds during the crash.
At least he's still alive.
Some good news for a change. Nice work, everyone. Let's set up camp. Kerwin, see if there's a way to send a coded distress beacon. To Pev, we need to know if there's anything we can use to survive around here.
Patel and I can start setting up camp with our supplies. I'll reheat that rock that Kerwin heated up.
Nice. That'll be warm and cozy for a while.
All right.
Listen, I have to count on you. Landry's competent, but this might be too much for one person to manage.
We're in this together, Captain.
Yeah, we are. And we have to be prepared to fight. You and I both know it's only a matter of time before the Klingons find us. I need to know you'll be ready to make the hard call if it comes down to it.
Meaning...
We're dealing with Klingons. There's no room for weakness. The Vulcans know this. When you face Klingons, act from a position of strength whenever possible. When they come, you need to be ready to hit them hard. Give no quarter.
I'll be ready, Captain. I've fought Klingons before.
You have. Not like this. You might find yourself in a situation real soon where doing things by the book won't get the job done. And people depending on you will die. Understand? Trust your instincts when it comes to that, not the regulations. Be prepared to make the hard call.
With due respect, I believe we can be true to Starfleet values and survive.
Check in on the rest of the team. You need to stay motivated.
It's not luxury accommodations on Ryza, but at least the cave's secure. We need some more food. Something indigenous proves to be edible. Our emergency rations will get us through a few days, but that's all.
How are you holding up?
I'm here. Watching the Baran go. That was a hard hit for all of us. Lost a lot of friends up there. Right now, I think we need to get warmer. This cold's taking a toll, even in the cave out of the wind. Maybe Kerwin can figure a way to insulate the walls a little.
Make sure to get something warm to eat. I'll check on the others.
I'm mixing up some nutrient broth from our supplies. Not the best smelling stuff, but it'll keep us alive. We're gonna need a lot of calories in this weather, so we should try to find more food if we can.
You think there's anything edible here?
Well, we've already seen some wildlife. We're likely to find some edible fungi or mosses in the caves. Maybe some root vegetation. I don't know if I'd want to nibble on anything more complex. Contents could be dangerous to us.
Let's hope it doesn't come to scavenging or trying to eat those giant worms.
Good morning. I'm still working on this transmitter. It's pretty banged up, I'm afraid. If only we had some more spare parts. I'll make it. And to think, I was considering becoming a holonovelist before I joined Starfleet. Good thing I picked up a few skills with transmitters and recorders.
Is there anything I can get to help?
Well, if you're serious about going out in that cold again, keep your eyes peeled for metal ores and deposits. Anything with magnesium, sulfur, or other reactive ores. Stuff like that. Stuff we can burn. Speaking of ores, we could also use magnetic or radioactive ores. Those I can use for primitive power cells.
All right, I'll keep my tricorder handy.
Doing the rounds, eh? Making sure your team's ready for what's ahead? Good call. I'd do the same. What's ahead? Yeah. Not a lot of good news there. Stranded on a frozen rock, no rescue in sight, and the sky belongs to the Klingons right now. Klingons! Beginning to wish I'd never laid eyes on them.
We're still in one piece. That's what counts.
Good point. Captain's still alive, and Amna, Commander Patel, still with me, still with us. Starfleet trains us to deal with adversity. We'll figure something out. For now, let's see if we can scrape what we need to survive from this rock while we're here.
Come on, let's get moving. All right, gotta go out. Okay,
Losing the Baran. It's hard.
go out. And
I don't have much left. But I am ready to fight for it. For them. My people from the Baran, they're my family. Starfleet,
all right.
they give us tools and training, sure. But the most important thing that they give us is each other.
And whoop. All right, got to back up before that. Got to back up before that decides it wants to. we go. Got that one. There. And
That should be enough. Let's go.
all right. I got what I needed. Oh my god. More worms. Okay. Oh, I think I was supposed to go. I think I was supposed to go the other way. Whoops. Also, my crew decided they wanted. My crew decided they had to run right in the middle of the things there. At least I hope I'm supposed to go this way. I have to. Oh. Yeah, I was supposed to go the. Yeah, I was supposed to in fact go the other way. Or not the other way. I was supposed to go back to the cave. Oh boy. All right. And let me regroup.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Big monster! Very big! I'm pretty sure I know what made those marks in the ice now.
Oh, and
We better hope none of those come to visit the cave.
there we go. There we go. We took care of the giant scorpion.
Honey, I'm home.
All right.
Oh, good. Wait till you see what I've done with the cave.
What you got there? Magnesite? Ah, indium. We can use that. I'll take those off your hands. Indium can give us power. Just don't loiter around it. It's radioactive. I can probably use the magnesite to make some explosive charges. You know, just in case.
Sounds good.
Explosives. In a cave like this. That's not one of your best ideas, Colonel. Even if we don't collapse it on our heads, we'd probably trap ourselves. We'd be stuck. Unless we could burn a new way out with our phasers.
You have a point.
Sealing off the cave entrance and finding another way out is superior to being devoured by those ice creatures you mentioned. Put the explosive near the tunnel entrance. See if you can rig up a remote detonator. Better to have the option of not need it than to need it and not have it.
I should have just enough parts to make a short-range radio detonator for the explosives. I can work on that while someone else sets up these canisters. With the magnesium as an accelerant, and some of the gelled thruster fuel from the shuttle, they'll go up once a charge is applied to them.
I'll install explosives. All right.
Glad to see you made it back in one piece. Judging by the looks on your faces, you didn't come back empty-handed. That's good news. Come and have a seat, Ellen. Got a reasonably smooth rock, nice and heated up for you.
We found some useful materials. Yes.
Looks like the best rock in the house, too. Thanks, Emma. not going anywhere, and neither are the Klingons.
All good points. Time's not on our side here.
You're not wrong, but consider. We survived the Klingon ambush, and a crash landing, and those things that tried to eat us, whatever the hell they were. The captain's still with us, and we have each other. Remember, we're Starfleet. We can't give in to despair. When times are worst, that's when we need to rise to our best.
You're right. We can't let these hardships grind us down.
Agreed. Let's not lose sight of what matters the most here. Okay, everyone, get some rest. I know I'm. Please tell me we have some more of that moss around. I need to pad out my thermal bag. It's keeping me warm, but this cave floor is doing a number on my back.
I think we can manage something, Commander.
I think we're in business here. The distress beacon's operational. It actually works. I mean, it's ugly and full of hacks, but we can send out a distress signal with the beacon now.
Excellent work.
Hold on. If we use the beacon, won't the Klingons receive the signal too? If they're still trying to find us, they'll know exactly where we are once we turn that on. This cozy little cave will be crawling with Klingons sooner than any of us would like once that happens.
Is there any way to mask the signal?
None, unfortunately. We turn it on, and it'll be out there for all to see, friend and foe alike. We're hoping that Federation ships at Pryor's World will hear it and respond before the Klingons do. It's a risk, but one we need to think about taking soon.
We'll need to be ready for the Klingon response as well.
Agreed. They know we crashed. And unless they gave up the chase, they're still out there. And they will come running the moment they detect this beacon. Count on it. So, we need to be ready to deal with them. And buy ourselves enough time for Starfleet to get here and extract us from this godforsaken ice ball.
Cave's pretty defensible.
To a point. They'll eventually bottle us in and use grenades or chemicals. We have to make it too costly for them to hunt us down. Catch them before they catch us. Ambush them.
Risky, but we know the terrain.
Here's the plan. They'll beam down at the shuttle wreckage and start searching from there. Their teams will eventually track our route, so we hit them on the way. We'll ambush them at the snowdrifts, then fall back, fighting our way towards the cave. Make them pay for every meter. We don't have to stop them, just slow them down long enough for Starfleet to reach us.
Tracking that much fire is risky, but I don't have a better idea.
Let's take position by the fumaroles and make the Klingons come to us.
All right.
Remember, the Klingons can't be beaten. Meet them with strength. Seize every opportunity. Give no quarter. Fight hard and fight to win.
Well, crap.
High ground before I catch them on rough terrain.
All right. So we need over here.
Get behind cover. They'll be here in a second. Everyone in position.
Ready.
Affirmative.
I see them.
Wait for my signal.
Let's give him hell.
Well, Uh-oh. I need to back up just a tad here. Let's see. No, that's an exposed tech. Oh, more of them. More of them beaming in over here.
That was close. You alright?
Get down!
Kerwin's down!
Well, let me,
They're homing in on our signal. Head toward the cave before they flank us.
more of them down there. There we go. Oh, back this way. Whoops. And
We'll dig out on the hillside by the rocks. Fall back to the cave. We can't let them reach Lorca.
We won't last long out here, even in cover. The cave's gonna be our best option soon. The rest of you should be ready to fall back to the camp. When that happens, I'll dig in here and cover your retreat.
negative, Ensign. We can't afford to lose anyone else.
It's a sound tactic. If something goes wrong, you're gonna want someone watching your back. Keep the pet in reserve in case you need to withdraw. Think like a Klingon. Consider every weapon at your disposal.
I'll make sure you have the time you need. Keep the captain safe. Tell my family what happened here. Tell them I fought for them. And for the Federation.
Good luck, Ensign. All right, and we need in here.
Which one of you wants to die first?
I give you a warrior's death, Antonia. It is better than theirs.
All right.
Since you're back, I assume that the Klingons are on their way. Give me a phaser. I'll be damned if I go down without a fight.
Sure, Captain. Good luck. All right. And damn.
Smell blood. They won't stop now.
I think it's time we use those explosives, Chief.
Do it! Seal off the entrance! Damn!
I know that look. What's wrong?
Kerwin had it.
What?
Kerwin had the remote detonator.
Make another one then.
No parts. We used everything we had.
Give me options, Commander.
Yeah, running a little short on those, Captain.
Can we shoot it to set it off?
No way. Just fry the whole package.
Something with a tricorder then.
Maybe? I don't know.
What the hell?
What are you doing? Come back!
This is the only way. Has to be done manually.
Wait! No! No, you can't!
I love you, Ellen.
Always.
Amna, where are you? Can you hear me? Amna?
Landry!
Amna, tell me where you are! Please. Come back.
Commander! We need to get moving.
No. No, I'm not leaving without her.
She's gone, Commander. On your feet, soldier. Do not let her sacrifice be in vain.
Better than waiting around for those Klingons. Oh, we need over here.
It'll take a while for the Klingons to make it through the rockfall. Let's make sure we're ready when they do.
We don't seem to have many options left.
Dead end. Give me options, people.
Photon grenades. Breaking through.
Klingons don't give up the chase easily.
Let them come. I'll take as many of them with me as I can.
Lorca here?
Captain Lorca, thought we'd lost you.
Not from lack of trying. My people and I need immediate extraction.
Ask and ye shall receive, Captain. Ready to leave when you are.
Personal log. Commander Ellen Landry. She's been gone for months. And every day I'm reminded of her. I even have her job now. Chief of Security. I took it to honor her. To continue her work. To keep people safe. The captain's recovered from his injuries. Mostly. His eyes don't handle the light very well. But like me, he forges on. This war, the Klingons, they've taken so much from us both. For me, for the captain, only duty remains.
Long-range sensors are picking up Klingon raiders in this sector. Ready for a little payback?
Always.
Yes, that's where I need. That's where I need to end it.
The arrival of House Mokai forces from the past is a
All right. So where I'm going to end it for right now. So do me a favor if you would. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Helps me move my channel out quite a bit. So I'm done for right now. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you all next time.